Hello, here comes your Who Views. Hey, today everyone, Simpsons, Fat Man, and Little Boy. And yeah, in this, Bart is just feeling depressed after he loses his last baby tooth. Because when he, like in the morning when he thought he was going to get money, turned out the Tooth Fairy left him a donation. Like he donated some money to someone else, and yeah, Mars did say that since his last baby to Fairy saw him, they wasn't a kid anymore, so gave him an adult gift. But I think everybody knows that if we are last baby tooth, you're supposed to get more money than you usually do from the Tooth Fairy, like maybe a tenner or something. Ugh, I don't know, but I do like the scene where Homer points out that in the right light, uh, looks like Bart has a muzzle and Bart thought there's chocolate milk around his mouth, but Homer said that's how it starts. Yeah, and yeah, and he does uh, try to, Bart does try to keep being a kid, like going on one of those rides in the mall where you have to pay money or play with action figures, but yeah, turns out he just had one of the other toys give the first toy a major action, uh, an insurance demonstration. Yeah. And yeah, he decided to give the toy a fucking funeral, and thanks to some stuff Lisa said, Bart decides to write some stuff on his shirt. And for some reason, Mars thinks Esmar Troops is a joke. Ugh. I probably say this again, but I think Homer's stupidity is running up offer or honor. Ugh. Yeah, Bart gets the idea of selling his t-shirts, and I find funny that Flanders thinks that get bent means that Neil and pregnant and tells everybody get bent. Ugh. But we have to some down since there's a permit to sell t-shirts, and that's the breaks one of the lights on back of his sneakers. They didn't think his sneakers had lights. Hmm. But yeah, like a lot of times, Wiggum just take some of the evidence. Ugh, don't know. Bart decides to try to sell his t-shirts at a novelty expo, but yeah, its stall gets destroyed by Krusty's. Ugh, don't know. And then he just even more upset, get knocked over by a car, and turns out to belong to a Goose Glasgow. This guy that owns like a novelty store, just the store that has pranks. And he said he owns has 20 stores, has them in 3 states, and wants to put some of them, put Bart on some of them. Yeah, Bart is getting a lot of money that when the Homer gets fired from the nuclear power plant, he goes in retirement, and I do like the moment in the restaurant where the waiter told Homer was pathetic for does it taking his son's money, but I'm saying he still comes to shots when he's yelling and Marge telling him to use his inside voice, and Homer said he doesn't have one, and so yelling. I don't know. But after Homer watched his nature documentary done by the guy that did the that's all the documentary onto the documentary Declan. he see that Bart has usurped him as the alpha in the family, so he decides to put his focus on Lisa. For playing Mad Stacy with her by turning her car into a spaceship and they run over Flanders and taking an interest in Lisa's science for a project, which shows the history of nuclear energy. And yeah, Martha just show up to show at least what his project is, and it's the introduction of his robot chum. Yeah, Lisa's upset that she won't win uh, the competition, but Homer said that he helped her out, and Lisa said that they're not supposed to get help from parents, and Homer's like, that's an orphan thing, or something like that. And yeah, he's trying to fix or just improve uh, Lisa's nuclear thing. And actually goes on the internet to find out how to improve, and actually sneaks into the power plant to get a nuclear rod. And yeah, the thing he makes could explode. Ugh. Well, that's going on. Goose just put a flam on Bart for selling his rights, or selling the rights to his shirts to Disney, and saying to make a movie out of all of them. Bart gets none of the money thanks to Goose's lawyers. Bart and Homer just come across each other when Bart's just upset, and Homer just helps out by threatening to use the nuclear device that would, I think it was the explosion would destroy most of the town. Oh yeah, turns out Goose was in Nam. That's why he's crazy. Yeah. And again, Goose gives Homer and Bart the money he had, but Homer wants some other things, including a wrapping toilet seat. Yeah, things seem back to normal with Homer's dad. Again, Homer's saying they're gonna test out nuclear device on the birds. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have to say, Eric Idle as Goose Glasgow or whatever, and Declan was pretty good. He did seem very crazy. I guess that's why they have him dressed like Willy Wonka, but I'm just guessing. Hmm. I'm gonna start with Lisa playing with Janie with the Miss Miss Lewis or something song where it sounds like they're saying bad words, but they're not. And Howard keeps gasping at some point. He actually faints. Yeah, and Bart using Lisa's unpublished novel. They brought me a pony as ammo for his spitball. And just the damage he did to one of her as the ponies is just so unreal. Well, yeah, and the two ways that Bart tried to get the two out first by putting a string on his suit, and the other end of the string is connected to the school bus with all driving, and was causing to run the Chalmers' car. Then forget Nelson and comes from and so it's during the credits, but it didn't really work and Bart did insult him, but it just got Nelson thinking. But when he did get the two out, thanks to Marge trying to unclog or unstick, trying to get stick, just trying to get something that's that's caught drawer, un, like uncaught or whatever, and her L him Bart again the two L was kind of good, and thinking there's no harm done since Bart's okay, but then Homer told him showing that he had a knife in his head, and Bart saying that the Tooth Fairy is God's daughter. Yeah, good. I don't know. And yeah, seeing Homer mooch up Bart is pretty weird. Like I kind of expect to happen there already around, but what you gotta do? Yeah, Mars didn't really do that much. Like I think was the right thing for her to do to have Homer get rid of the dangerous nuclear device, and Homer saying he never gives about Mars fluffy pillows or whatever. Mm. And yeah, that's it next time. I'll see you guys later.